May I help you? Be safe.
Ai ai ai. You better not have voice in mind.
Hi. My, you've gone and killed the spiders. How you are too kind. From now on, you are considered a valued customer to all the Janics. Everything is so long.
Charge foul. Yeah. Items. Ooh, that was close. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, that's from above. Oh. Probably this. Oh, I got the hidden door.
We're watching you. How much longer are we going to be out here?
Be careful around the general. We should be on the front.
Hail. I am General Talera ap Gwydion. Surely you're not the aide Aelin Shear promised. She spoke as if she planned to send a whole squad of soldiers. You have the bearing of one that's seen combat, but you never... Once I was the commander of Mel Sen Shear, the Alfar fortress to the east. I held back the Tuatha at every push before the Baelor came. Then... So, she is behind this. That woman. One too many times she's meddled in... Well, perhaps it is for the best. You see, misfortune follows closely at my heels. The Baelor is a thing of dread. An Iskaru lord that the Tuatha managed to coerce. Against the Tuatha, I had some success. But no ordinary weapon can best. We may be lofty, but we are not weak. Our land is cold and harsh, and we have long studied the across 1,000 battlefields, my spear paint. Mel Sen Shear is the gateway into Cluracan, but it's been under siege ever since my defeat. I failed the city once. With Tuatha raiding parties along the shores, but after assisting Mel Sen Shear for so many years, the ruling council of Rathir is loath to offer more aid for what they see as... 10 years ago, I served the Alfar armies, defending Cluracan and Mel Sen Shear from the Tuatha armies. Then, Witch Knight Malwyn led his Tuatha summoners against us. The fiends routed my soldiers at every turn. Now they've had Mel Sen Shear under siege for years, while I've been searching for a weapon to turn the Earl Tusk, the tomb of the Divine Fang, the piercing light. With a weapon like that, I could... They say the ruin is guarded by legions of Niskaro, led by a beast known as Azagal. Long after the Arathi left our world, I've never seen them work, but, as I said before, I'm not... The years have been long since I first learned of the means that might deliver Mel... It lies in Earl Tusk, beyond a gate fated never to be opened. These ruins are said to be the resting... The legends say it destroys any horror, in the mind or on the battlefield. For all my years of research, I've only ever... It may refer to the wind stones scattered across the... Take this chime. It is said to have been taken from the ruin during its construction many centuries ago. I've tried... There's one just a little to the... The wind stones are located all across the plains. I can't believe it. The gate shifted? For all my... No one could. Not even Fate Weavers. They say that fate has woven no thread to open the... But we must not stop here. Not when good fortune smiles upon us. I will stay here. The Niskara within... Go sound the chime at each wind... I'll stay...
I gotta go there, just chime it, then go all the way back. Run. Motherfucker. sake. Oh, there it is. Motherfucker.
Another mortal. Feed the dirt, Dustling.
Ay, 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 ay. We're gonna skip these. Because we're not actually doing the area. Gloam thicket.
Be mindful of your actions.
You've done it. The ancient Irathi sealed this place centuries ago. And it opened. The piercing light should be in the deepest vault of these ruins. Be careful. Be careful. I have seen too many allies. The piercing light awaits. The Niskaru took everything from me. My soldiers, my station, everything. All my life burned when Balor rose over the fields of battle.
One second, guys. back.
Be careful. I have seen too many. The piercing light awaits.
How much money do
These
I...
Niskaru, they were not always in the war. It wasn't until the Witch Knight Malwyn started making pacts with them that they fought alongside the Tuatha.
Okay, let's continue on. Level up. Level up. I'm done leveling up Sagecraft. Hey, come Brian Ho. Come Brian. Let's see. see what's the next one I should get. What level is this? Ugh, 35. I know this game is pretty fun. Too bad the guy Rhode Island wants $100 million for this and the right for this in the MMO Project Copernicus instead of branching out. Hell, nowadays you can make this game way cheaper. Which one should I get? Polymath. Let's see, let's read them. I first played it when it came out. I think. Did I first play this when it came out? Yeah, I think around a month, like the same year, like around 3-4 months in between they came out. I heard about it. It was really interesting. The fake part was really interesting. I think the story is good. Yeah, it has some issues. Of course, every game's gonna have the issues. It has the camera issue. I think that's a major part. The camera issue. Too bad the company went bankrupt. Yeah, I've been streaming for an hour and 30, but as usual, one day I was the only one streaming it. When I was streaming it, everyone else started streaming it. So because I have no views on it, I've been bumped down. But that's okay with me. I still think like there's not an epic ability. It seemed there's no like epic combo system. It needs a good combo system, not just attack, dodge, attack. That seems a little too repetitive, but it can get by. It has these 3 cars on them, and good descriptions. It has a good pretty decent crafting system. It's a pretty decent game, but the only problem I just didn't succeed. It didn't have any backing from advertising. You know what I mean? Like there was really, when I was searching, I still remember this about this game. When I was searching for ads on it, there was barely any ads. Barely any ads were shown on this game. Well, that's the main reason it didn't have a lot of people looking into it. The very pursuit and interest of the prodigy includes all types of the weapon, magic, and armor. Your experience with the very dangerous Adonian dilettante of combat, failing countless roles, has prepared you for any battle. No. Confirm. Status. Lord Stones. Effects. Yeah. I think the main reason the company failed, it wasn't because of this game. This game, their goal was to sell at least 3 million copies. It didn't do that well, but they could have sold more after the DLC, after they put out more DLC, after they pushed it more. It could have made the money, but they failed because of the MMO. They failed because of the MMO. Simple. It was really simple. If they considering this game for first IP, it was really good. But like I said, when you don't have any people looking in your game, any people helping your game with ads, It's not like how YouTube is today. 2 years ago, the YouTube developers didn't like it that much, but if they used it, they could have pushed it. Hell, most of the famous Let's players didn't even play it. Yeah. It's like when Fallout 4 is gonna come out. Don't expect for the next year any game is gonna do really well. Please don't expect any game is gonna do as well, because Fallout 4 is an event game. It's gonna be bought now and still gonna be played, and no one's gonna buy a game. So you have to. It's like how Skyrim was. If Skyrim is announced, you gotta delay your game, or you gotta release it before it. You gotta release it before Skyrim, because Skyrim is gonna take up to 6 months to a year of everyone's money. So because event games is going to sell way more than Call of Duty. By event games, I mean games that barely come out. It comes out every so often. How much is the sound on this? Ooh, that's too loud. I mean, yes, of course, it's gonna affect the pre-orders. Of course. Who says it? Hell, the collector's edition, the Pip-Boy edition is already sold out. Hell, they released a Fallout iPhone game. The problem.
I've heard that the spear is guarded by the Niskaru warrior Azagal. We will learn if it still is.
People don't realize something about games. There are some games that you play through once, that's good. But there are these special type of games. There are these special type of developers, that make special type of games that last decades. That last decades after its release. That last years after release. Fallout 3, Skyrim. The modern community of Skyrim kept it alive. It's still alive today. Now imagine since it's been 3 years, and games life cycle don't last more than a year. Barely last 6 months. You gotta realize. Like I have Dragon Age and Witcher. To me, I thought Witcher 2 story was way better. I just liked Witcher 2 story because Witcher 3 story, it seems a little too cliche to my taste. I like Witcher 2 story. The assassin of kings, a king was assassinated. You're targeted. You have to go place to place. There's so many interesting. You see there's a dragon, and if my bad if I spoiled it, but it was interesting. It was interesting enough. I didn't play Witcher 1 because I couldn't stomach the graphics. I just couldn't. And the combat style was a little stupid during that time, to my opinion. And like Dragon Age Inquisition, it was meh to me. It was meh. Okay, another Dragon Age, meh. I looked at the Trespasser ending on YouTube. I was like, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, that's it. Really, that's it. I have more questions. That's it. Okay, I'll just wait for the next one. I don't even buy the DLC. I'm not even gonna play on the DLC. I don't feel like wasting $15, $30, $45. Because if I buy one DLC, I'm gonna buy all of them. That's how I am. To me, it's rare to see the games. It's just to me, I think The Witcher is a little too. Oh, and this is the last Witcher as well. So they need to find another game series book, another book. Probably they're gonna do Game of Thrones, most likely. Probably they're gonna do Game of Thrones. Oh no, that's for Dragon Age Trespasser. if you play Trespasser. I can spoil it right now, if you want me to. There's really no spoiler. Basically, the end is basically giving you a Dragon Age 3 story right away. It's gonna give you a Dragon Age 3. What happened to Trespasser is gonna happen. If you want me to spoil Trespasser, I will spoil it.
I see the spear. The Niskara was sure to press the attack. You must hold them off.
I mean, if you trust me, if you play Trespasser, you're gonna see what the story. It's like how you know, like you automatically knew what was gonna happen. Like after Corypheus smiled, and if you played this, it's been almost a year so you should have played Dragon Age Inquisition. Did you play Dragon Age Inquisition yet or no? Oh, that's not DA3, bro. That they don't consider that DA3. You can consider that DA 2.5. No, let me tell you something. There's the Jaws of Hakon. You can skip that one. You can really, well, not really. The ending is really important, somewhat. You can skip. The Descent has a huge lore in it. Pretty good lore, and Trespasser is a huge integral part of the game. You're basically paying all $45. To me, the graphics seemed subpar. Hell, the graphics seemed for a AAA developer, especially BioWare. I'm like, what's up with these graphics? I thought they should be better. Yeah, I'm a mostly RPG because I can't be asked to get. Increase master health. There we go. I'm not interested in the Witcher 3 DLC.
I don't know what to feel. All the years I spent trying to claim this weapon, not until you have thrown back the veil of fate and revealed what is truly possible. Yes, but it is so much more. This will end and I never would have laid hands on it, if not for you. Kind words, but not true. My day will come when Baelor is dead at my feet. But meet me at Rpgramy, the city in the east. Together we will break the siege of Mel. Because of my failure, Melson
Thank you.
suffered years of siege. Even if I kill Witch Knight Malwyn and save the city, their pain. To get to Melsenshire, we need to take a ship from Rpgramy. And that means convincing Elu. With the wards down, I think we can get out this way.
You can get out right now. I need to loot. If I had more potion, I would have killed them easier. Yeah. To me, I think this is one of my pretty, almost probably favorite RPG. Maybe. I would play Zelda, but I don't want. Zelda is a pastime of mine, but I can't play it because of I'm not gonna succumb to the Lord Nintendo. I'm boycotting Nintendo because that's not right what they're doing. It's wrong, totally wrong. Yeah, I'm a full-time streamer. I stream every day. I love streaming. It's really fucking fun. Like, I'm excited. Like, there's a Mad Max, the Mad Max in American Solid 5, but I'm not trying to go in Metal Gear Solid 5 because I'm a little tense about the microtransactions in the game. Don't like that shit. I truly don't like that shit. Salvage. I lost I lost the quest item.
Beware. The Red Legion is about.
I don't know if I'll ever take on another apprentice, not after Karth's betrayal. It just goes to show that we gnomes should stay with our own.
This is my brother.
Farewell. I cannot emphasize the importance of what you've done. Goodbye.
I might try it later. I did Fable Anniversary, but I bought it already. I bought it. It's ready, but like I said about Fable Anniversary.
You've come to Nareen Farm. What's left of it, that is. Here we are after years away, and it's as if, well, without some kind of miracle, it's no farm at all. Mind you, I'm well aware that's just how Tyrion's Rest wants it. To think we once called them friends and neighbors. Am I right, Arik? When the war came and burned our farm, they turned their backs on the likes of us. Oh, he's a bit quiet, I know, but he's the man for me. Look at it, laid out before you. How many nights that me and Arik here have come back to farm our land. We've been many years away, endured many that, or it's forgotten how to be a farm. We'll have no choice. Why, Arik, dear, we'd clean forgot the paling wand. Oh, but it's deep in the hollow, and the Adaris hollow's nuts. Well, if the stories are... He'd always say
I know.
we had to return it to the hollow. Our seeds don't take, or they turn into other plants. The weeds grow monstrous, and the tilled earth wanders out of planted rows. You would? There are all sorts of wild fae in there. Adaris Hollow's due south, just below the bluff. If you... Let us hope it is, or we'll have no so... long.
Like I said about the Fable franchise, the Fable Anniversary that was released had basically the same graphical level, especially Fable 1. It had the same graphical level as the Fable. It wasn't updated in the slightest. So I didn't play it for a long time. I might do it again, but the problem is Fable 2. That's the issue. It's not out on PC. I don't feel like.
Truly, my children, we are loved and blessed by Lyria. Lyria, greetings, traveler.
Now tell me, child, are you also then you are most welcome. If you seek healing, I can aid you. The doors of our inn, trader, locksmith, and sanctuary. Why, Lyria is goddess of magic in our people. You should know that. Bless you. Filthy refugees.
Lyria's light be upon you.
Welcome to the Reed Song Inn. If you can spare a coin for our troops in the war, well then, all the better. That I do. We all must do our part. Have you got a few coins? And what about them? I don't see what they're doing to fight. There's a good soul. Say, would you be so good as to bring it to the box in our sanctuary? I can't go. If you want to know the truth of it, someone's been swiping from the collections. We don't know who. Lyria, bless your... And if you happen upon the thief, and in the sanctuaries, cross the bridge and down the path. And keep your eyes sharp. Our goddess and protect. As long as you're not our room in the inn. Well, if you haven't... I hear the conditions in Cluricon are just wretched. That's why I've taken up collection. Every coin... Goodbye, then.
Approach and await the wisdom of the fates. I am the great Speak, that I may divine your future. And traditionally, this sort of transaction happens under more... Tell you what, I'll part with it for a hefty price. Surely you jest. That's highway rob. Pleasure doing business, friend. I'm sure Durfel is not very fond of me. I beat him in a game of cards many years ago, fair and square. I don't like strangers who are... This town is full of old fools. Most of them will believe anything you tell them.
I mean, it has gotten better. Like Skyrim, the guards, they every time they say something different. But for people who don't know, arrow in the knee doesn't mean they actually got shot in the knee. It's actually a Skyrim saying for they got married. It's actually a Skyrim saying they got married.
Welcome, Chef.
Ah, the collections.
I have heard someone's been stealing from the box. Can't imagine who.
rebuilt. But this is my adopted, but there is no use talking to them of...
Come out! We know you're in here. Somewhere.
Somebody there. Thank goodness. I see I have you to thank. Can't imagine what those churls were after. They kept barking on about the war sworn there. But now tell me, what can I do to repay you? Louts and I could see they wanted blood, so I dove for my hiding place. And you have done me a good turn, Warsworn. Therefore, I am more than happy to share some of my considerable wisdom in the art of locks with... My thanks for dispatching those intruders. One of my finest ideas. I built it precisely for times like these. What? Do you mean it didn't work? This is one of my greatest achievements. I promised that pledge shield. Finnan, that was her name. Surely she had permission, yes? She swore to me. The original. Truly an ancient wonder. Surely the combined work of war-sworn craftsmen and luminaries of the Scholia Arcana. For pledge shield Finnan, yes. Now, if you will see yourself out, I have a mess to clean up.
Them laid out for the General's inspection.
Welcome.
And not a stain anywhere, do you understand?
How would Grind say... You're the Second Plains contract. Takes here's your pay. Wait, you've all the scrolls then? Good. Nasty thief. That Freeman bastard that drove up Lucky Mine? Well done. Real Warsworn work, that. And, right then.
The locksmith pledge shield Fennin, you say? Stop! We must confront... Hori! Henry! Seize her! Pledge shield Fennin's in the cell. We've got to get to the bottom of this. Hardly fair to hold her accountable when my own key was stolen. What concerns me is whether anything else was stolen. It's not as if I've got an inventory or to have worn the damn thing around my neck.
Alban Merrock. I knew him from... He said he's a soldier in Tawili, though we always met pretty far south of the barracks. near the way into the marsh. I knew Elbin from a time, but it kept at it, telling lies, offering hope for it. That's what the mages in Brigand Hall called themselves? I've never heard. Gryan was a mentor. He was my champion, and my sister, my brother, all thought stealing the key was the hardest part. Once the original was returned and I had the copy, there was nothing to it. No one suspected quiet little Livia. In the army, as I said. The only place I've ever seen him is with his friends.
Greetings.
Given this turn of events, you are to find this Merok character. Extract. I have other work for Gwyn. Meet her in Rathir when you're done. First, I will have her tend to that vault. After that, these mages call themselves... Follow the trail, Wolfsworn. Someone go as far as you can to find them. Then meet up with... or the army.
Pledge shield.
Help with the war. My gods!
Refugees aren't welcome here. Her power covers this town, and she coddles it like a newborn child. I'm paid to guard this cove, and that's what I do. No one enters, no one leaves. He's the priestess's old watchdog. That's what he... She says bark, he barks. Bite, he bites. He keeps me and the militia orderly, and sits on his bench. That's all. I imagine it's a fine enough village, if you don't mind some going on about Lyria. Aye. Can I help you?
It's safe from here to Rathir, but don't go south.
What's this?
Here, Lyria's name is always on our lips. We must do what we... I am sure I don't know what you are speaking of. Do what? Are you accusing a daughter of Lyria of... If you persist in speaking nonsense, I will ask you to leave. I have nothing more to say to you. You are forgiven, as it is Lyria's nature to forgive. When the wall...
It's not pretty, but it had to be done. If you've seen all that I have, you're headed to Chloricon then, and you wish to take this key. Well?
Greetings.
My powers return. Benevolent child of dust, accept this gift. First, I must leave this cave a little while. I have not yet made up my mind. What turn of... The spell is cut like the tree's deep root. What power
Oh, I know you are the one who freed that. My powers are gone. And then what he did to White Nil. The poor man. Don't you dare! I will share from the collection with you. Will that keep you quiet? Have you finished doing harm in Tyrion? Even if I had my former powers, I would not waste them on you. Bereft of his senses after the Fae, he's gone down into the cove.
Everyone knows Candir's been sneaking off to the Fae.
Has cast them out. The very fact that they must debase our blessed valley with Fae sorcery proves it. Instead, you should bring the wand to me. Priestess Orella will destroy it, and that will be an end to that. Only to see those vagrants leave our land peacefully, nothing more. Those heights across the Vale went by another name. Now, because of the filthy refugees who wander in from the west, Galafor has been sanctified and... I will not deny the Nareens lived here once. I even played with Arak as a girl. Lyria did not shield them from the Tuatha. It was against her. We are truly blessed that she is here to lead us. I'm fortunate she holds...
It's done now. My powers are my own, and the balance of Galafor. It appears he could not accept it, and now he will forever be a the years I spent within that cove were unending winter. Yet my strength and powers are returned. This one is like a tree, whose bark holds strong. I did no more than show him the truth of his way. After all, he will die so soon, less than a century. And then the torments he suffers the moment you broke her spell. The power she stole returned to me. Therefore I did not treat her with a heavy hand, as I did with Nil, and there the mortal goes.
Don't know what it'll take to make this farm a farm again. Me and my Cerebel have wandered far and wide. Driven. That's my pretty love. Don't know where I. Those were terrible times. But here, you'd hardly know it happened. This farm isn't as it was long ago. It's forgotten. Right then.
You've been to the Hollow? Did you find the Paling Wand? That Arella, she was what you'd call quite a bit adventurous before the war came and she took up the priestess. Why, I remember her, weaselly and cruel, behind folks' backs. Always trailed in Arella's skirt tails, whatever she did. 1,000 blessings on your head. Look, Arik, the Paling Wand. You've given us hope when we needed it most. We have little to offer, but these... I, for one, will take great joy in wishing her sour face a blessed day. So long.
Sorry, I can't do nothing about the video quality, but this game, if it's on sale, check it out. Right now, $40 if you want to buy everything is not worth it because it has a lot of issues. And considering they're not going to fix it because the company shut down. So if it's on Steam Summer Sale or Steam Sale, check it out. The reason it's not known because it didn't have a lot of advertisements. Let's see, purple, blue, purple. I need to, because I want to do this quest as well.
You know, I take collection for our soldiers off in Cluricon. We must... There's a dear. If you happen to be around there at any odd times, do keep... I'm sure the priestess or White Nil would want to hear of it if you did find the scoundrel. I'd come back and ring the one... Well, you look fit to fight. Our room in the inn? I think you'll find it lovely. Well, so long.
next morning.
Everyone knows Candir's been sneaking off to the Fey pools, but what
Keep
in
the peace in Tyrion's Rest.
You should not have given those wretches the wand. Now they will cling to the... Yes, certainly. Can't figure out who, but everyone agrees. What other god or goddess holds magic, mystery, and fate in her hands? None.
a Fey loose in Galliford?
Hey, how's it going?
Merely a guide and protector.
To Arthur.
Can I help you? No vagrants, no beggars. Welcome to Tyrion's Rest. Keep the peace in Tyrion's Rest. Can I? Best not to leave town just now. There's a fate. No vagrants, no beggars, no...
Hello?
Be warned, a Fae's been spotted. Keep the peace in Tyrion's Rest.
Hello?
Greetings. Keep the peace in Tyrion's Rest. Greeting. Long as you're not a refugee or a damned
What are you doing here? I'm just here for a midnight. Yes, I was stealing from the till. It's not as if those doomed sods off in Chloricon need this gold. Not half as much. Not into drink, if that's what you're thinking. There's some wretches off in Forsaken. They don't know it's me. Nobody does. But I leave gold for them when I can down by Snowmelt. Bloody least I can do. You fit right in here. Tyrann's bloody unrest. Well, go. Not half as bad as my time in the war. Goodbye, then. I'm going. Goodbye. What are you doing? Yes, I was stealing from the... They don't know it's me. No? Well, it's good to see someone who's got a heart for a change. If I was stealing for drink, they might give me a... They knew it was for Forsaken Plains refugees. They'd toss me in jail. Goodbye, then. I'm going. Goodbye, then.
Mm.